pretty straight right there. I don't know why I can't do this in 1080. It does 720. Got the camera set on 4K, I think. I'm not sure why the quality is kind of low on here. I don't know. Tim Fuller, you're the first comment there, Tim. What's going on there, buddy? All right. There's James up in Ohio. What's going on there, James? There's Joe. Robert Evans. Pittsburgh. Redbone Mike. I'm going to try to see if I can keep up with the comments on my phone here. Hickory slabs? No, I do not. The weather is very nice, Jim. It's about 80 degrees and not too hot. There's Kevin there, GDMA. How's it going, Kevin? Hope things are running well for you down there. Hope you got everything figured out that was going on with your machines. I'm going to try to start doing this and not look down at my computer so much. John in Canada, doing well. Jim, how's that slab look? Did it do okay? I've never shipped anything like that before. I'm trying not to buy so many cardboard boxes so the weight stays down on these packages. Was the slab okay? I put some bubble wrap around it. The lighter I can make those slabs, the cheaper they are to ship. Well, good, good. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you buying one. Really appreciate that. All right, so you got Robert. I got some wood on my Etsy store, Robert. It's not big enough for guitar blanks, though, I don't think. I don't have anything that wide on there right now. I do have a crotch slab on there, though. It's 22 inches wide. It's a nice slab. It may be good enough there. Look at there, guys. Kevin with the big super chat. Look at there, man. Man, this is no joke. So Kevin there, GDMA, is the screen name here on YouTube. We'll call that $200. He does a $200 super chat almost every week now. Man. Kevin, if I can ever help you with anything, send me an email. It's in all the video descriptions. OutofTheWoodsForestry@gmail. Cat, go on. Freaking cat knocking the tripod over. Go on. All the places to go, they want to rub on this tripod. Sorry about that. Aggravating thing. It's Mama Cat on top of all that. She does it because it makes me mad. Rubs on this tripod every time. Turns stuff over. All right. So anyways, Kevin, thank you very much for the super chat, Kevin. I really appreciate that. $200. That is awesome right there. That's awesome. Hickory live edge slabs, I do not. No, when I solid hickory, I usually do 6/4 for axe handles and stuff like that. I don't do a lot of hickory slabs. Hello, Joe. How's it going up there, buddy? Good to see you tonight. There's my friend Joe up north, a longtime supporter of the channel as well, just like Kevin there. We got John in Delaware and Carolyn over in England. It's hot. It's not been as hot today in Tennessee. It's about 81 degrees today. It's not been too bad. Let me see here. All right, you guys hang on. I'll try to find a link to my Etsy store and I'll put it in the chat here so you guys can go check it out. I got about I got about 4 slabs on there right now. Come on now. Copy. All right. Let me see here. I'll put the link in here. You guys can go check it out. All right, so there's the link to the Etsy store. I got one really nice crotch walnut slab on there, and the rest of them are small planks for cutting boards or whatever you want to do with them. But some nice stuff on there. Go check it out. There's the link to the Etsy store right there. Jim, the sassafras will be going into the kiln. I got to dry some pine next, and after that will be the sassafras. So probably sometime in September. Let me see here. Ray, got some walnut, cherry, ash. Southern Tennessee. Sounds like you got a gold mine right there. Good deal. I got Neil up in Canada. How's it going, Neil? 71 today in Michigan. That is perfect weather. In the 60s and 70s, I love it. This stuff in the 90s is horrible. Horrible stuff. It got about 81 today, but we had an overcast. It's been pretty nice, actually. I'm down here at the shop, actually, pretty much all night tonight, just working in this place, trying to get everything organized. Let me see here. I got something flying around in here. I gotta get these doors put up, man. Stuff just comes and goes as it pleases most of the time. All right, let me see here. 106 in Oklahoma. My goodness. That's hot. It's been hot in Tennessee. It's not been 106 though. That's pretty hot right there. You can keep that over there. Man, that's hot. I don't know what in the world is flying around in here. It's getting on my nerves. Huh. All right. Where we at here? Refresh this screen every few minutes because the comments don't start showing up on my end all the time. For some reason, they get kind of slowed down. I can't see all of them. There's Senior Firewood Homesteader up there in Virginia. All right, got some information on our guitar bodies, 18 inches wide and 22 inches long. All right, there's Paul White, 100 degrees in California. Man, that's hot right there. Monster White Pine, 22 inches wide. That's good enough for Windsor chair seats right there if you do 8/4 on the thickness. That's a good find right there if it's clear. There's Carolyn talking about the temperature in England over there, 104 degrees. I'm hearing the cicada. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on here. Robert's looking for parts for an air compressor. I need to be, my goodness, I can't talk, that's a shocker. I need to buy me a proper air compressor for the building down here. I tell you what, Jim, that motor is a whole lot of fun. I tell you that, I really enjoy running that motor. Let me see here, any sycamore? I do sometimes, just not a whole lot. The Paul Bunyan Show. Yes, I will be there this year. I think it's the weekend of October the 7th up in Cambridge, Ohio. I'll probably be there on that Saturday at the Log-Rite tent, which is right beside Woodmiser. So I'll be around the Woodmiser and Log-Rite area there on Saturday. I'm not sure what time though. I'll probably do like the morning and then maybe the afternoon. Last year I did 2 days and that was just too much. It wore me out. 1 day is about all I can stand. But I'll be at the Paul Bunyan this year. Should be a good show. A lot of people are going to be there this year, it looks like. Curly Cherry, can't beat that. Love the draw knives. Me too, buddy, me too. Here comes that cat again. She's going to want to rub on this freaking tripod. Oh. She does that every time. She does it because it makes me mad. Knocks over the camera. Of all the things to rub on in here, she rubs on the tripod every time. Alright, so where we at here? Yeah, the Paul Bunyan Show. That'd be a good time right there. That's a good show. If you've never been to that show, it's pretty interesting. There's some neat stuff. There's some sawmills at that show I've never even heard of before. Some giant slabbers. Really good show right there. We at about 10 minutes into this. You need a squirt gun. I know that she would just get madder if I got her wet, and I'd probably catch her vengeance on the back end. Probably worse off than knocking over a tripod. Alright, so another question there, I'll put another link in here. Somebody else was asking about the Etsy store. There's a link to that. Got some walnut on there right now if you want to go check that out. Hello Richard, what's going on there, buddy? So, 100 people watching, not too bad. I'm try to watch the camera here. Not yet, no. It's I'm not fixed the soffit yet. I'm not insulated. It's not ready for that yet. It will be very soon, just not yet. I still got to build doors. I got to put some more metal. I got to insulate the ceiling. I got a lot to do yet. A lot to do. Freaking Jeep. Yeah, him and Mark's going. Mark called me a while back, told me about that, and they're gonna have their own booth. Buck and Billy Ray's gonna be there. Mike Morgan, a lot of people's gonna be there. Booth 100. That's gonna be where Mark DeLacy is with old freaking Jeep. Good guys right there. Circle Sawmill guys. Good guys. I'll get me a circle sawmill one day. I had the room. All right, wood stove, yes. I got a brand new wood stove as well. Just need to install it. I got the wood stove and this split system over here, which is pretty much a heat pump. All right, there's Maple Farm with us now. 100 some people watching, not too bad. It's about usually the norm on these Sunday nights. About 100 people or so. See if I can see the comments come through on the camera faster than I can here. Oak Ridge, not too far from me, a little over an hour. Just down the road. Well, things are kind of slow tonight. 100 people watching, but not a lot of people say anything. Either that or my camera and my phone is, or my computer's messing up. Well, there's Craig out in Utah, running his MP's 260 today, it looks like. It's been pretty cool here, actually. It's been pretty cool. Let me see here. There's single shot. What keeps that file from falling over? It's got two hooks in the front of it, actually. It keeps it from falling over. The giant skill saw, it cuts just shy of, I think it cuts like 7.5 inches deep. I think that's the depth of it. I'm not sure. It's not 8 inches. I know that. It's just shy of 8 inches. It's either 7.5 or 7 3/4. Let me see here. Crossful. Do you ever cross any curly walnut or maple much? Not a whole lot. There's John Deere. I know who that is. What's in the plans this week? We're hanging metal. We're going to be sawing up a bunch of pine, some poplar, and cedar, and loading up the kiln with that wood as it comes off the sawmill. And I need to also do some more insulation in here and work on the soffits as well. I got a ton of stuff to do. A ton of work to do. A ton of work to do. It's good to be busy. It's very good. Let me see here. CNC machine. I wouldn't mind having one day. I might get one, but right now I don't have your word put it, to be honest with you. This shop is 30 by 40 and it's filled up pretty fast. I don't think I'd have, right now I wouldn't have room to put it, to be honest with you, if I having to walk around it. But that's on my list of one things I like to have. get down to see Robert. Let us know. We're about to mill a lot of wood to finish up this tiny house. Yeah, I tell you, I talk to Robert probably once or twice a week on the phone. Me and Robert are good friends. I need to get down there to see him and do like a video of his whole operation. I just got so much going on. It's hard to get away. Hard to get away. Single shot, the collection has just now started to be shown. To be honest with you, I got tools all over the place. I need to unpack. Saw blade jam up or kill the engine. Never had that happen. Yeah, Jim, there's a learning curve with those. I may get one day. I don't know. I think I need to add on to this building or build another one maybe. My friend Fred's got a 4x8, and I think takes up a lot of room. But he makes a lot of money with it. A whole lot of money with it, actually. He does pretty good on that thing. See here. Yeah, my computer is not acting right here on this for some reason. Let's see what that does there. Outdoor Adventures. I think it's just a double burner, to be honest with you. All right. Bruno started school last week, actually. He's in the 5th grade this year, and Dad was over here a few days ago. The next video, which will come out tomorrow night, I guess, me and Dad's working on that video. Let me see here. Excuse me. Tell you what. Not enough coffee today. Not near enough coffee as I should have had. Old Rugged there. Not too far away from us. Just over the hill. A few miles. This thing just not acting right for some reason here. These comments disappear as soon as they pop up. I don't understand it. 975. That's not working either. Come on now. I tell you what, these computers are aggravating on these lives here sometimes for some reason. There we go. The cats are everywhere. One's over here asleep. There's 2 walking around. They're all over the place. They're aggravating me to death, to be honest with you. Do I raise my own beef and pork? I do not. No, we sure don't. I wouldn't mind doing that one day. I just don't have the time right now, to be honest with you. You know, I thought about, I wish I could do lives up there where the sawmill is, but the Wi-Fi signal up there is terrible. But that's a good idea for a video, though. That's a good idea. What's up with that claw hammer handle? I don't know. What's wrong with it? Let me see here. I love the cats, but they do sometimes. Like I came down here today and there was 2 dead birds in the floor. They kill stuff and they just drag it in here. I gotta get these doors put up. I gotta keep these guys out of here. Giving them free reign is a mess. My youngest is in 10th grade, a couple more years, good deal. Looks like it's broke. Oh, no, it's not broke. It's just the way it's hanging over there. This is a stiletto. I can't pronounce that right half the time. This is a $120 claw hammer, and it's the last hammer you'll ever buy if you do get one. Very nice hammer. I love that hammer. Worth every penny. It looks angled just by the angle of the camera. It's not. It's fine. Let me see here. Musical background: guitar, mandolin, piano, banjo, bass, drums. I used to sing in several bands. When I was 18 years old, that was my biggest career ambition, I guess. I was wanting to be a rock star, I guess you could call it. But that quickly faded away throughout the years. I don't play nowhere near as I used to, or as much as I used to. Don't play a lot like I used to. I wish I had more time to. I just don't have time. Most of my free time now, I listen to books or I read them, because I think I get more out of that than I do playing the guitar. That's just me. Alright, so... Oh yeah, right here, I have, gosh, maybe 100 axe heads I gotta hang up down here, maybe more than that. Those are axe heads that need handles and need restored though, but I probably have 100 up there I need to bring down here and hang up. I'm working on that also. Okay, I don't have them down here yet. They're up there in some crates. I need to bring them down here and start hanging them on the wall. Tomorrow night's video shows the motor. I'm going to be doing some shiplap on that motor here in just a few weeks. I'm getting ready to kiln dry some pine. As soon as that pine comes out of the kiln, we'll run it through the motor and make some shiplap. Because the rest of the walls in the shop, I'm not going to do is T111. This stuff is too expensive. The rest of these walls will make our own shiplap. This T111 is nice, it's fast and it goes up and you're done, but man, it's high. Very expensive. I can make shiplap for a whole lot cheaper. Whole lot cheaper. Let's see, Harry Hall. Hello there, Harry. Try to watch for the comments now on the camera so I'm not sitting here looking down so much. Whenever you guys are ready. Billy Streams, prices of lumber, I've noticed that going down a little. Sheet goods I've not noticed though. We plan to use green poplar for siding. I would definitely let that stuff air dry before you put it up for siding. Especially if it's like 1x8s or wider than that. Let it air dry before you put it up. If you put up poplar green, it's like 8 or 10 inches wide, it's going to try to cup on you. And watch your grain direction on the end of the boards. So the wood is going to try to cup toward the outer of the tree. So always try to put the bark side of your board facing your building. So if it does cup, it does like this instead of going the other way. If that makes sense to you. 1x12s, let that air dry. Let that air dry for as long as you can let it air dry for with some weight on top of it. Because that stuff will try to cup on you. Unless you're in a good place with not a lot of sunlight hitting it, it tries to cup. That's one thing about poplar. It will move on you, especially when it's green. You can nail it down as much as you can, but it will still try to cup on you. But look at your end grain when you hang it And make sure you put the bark side of your boards facing the building. So if it does cup later on, or if it still does, and air drying doesn't help it a whole lot, when it does cup, the middle of it would come out, not the edges. Hope that made sense to you. Ken, and how long did it take? What date was that? That was 2000. It took me almost 5 years, right at 5 years to get to there. About 5 years. But the first 2 or 3 years, I was playing around on there. I wasn't really taking it really seriously till probably the 2 years before that. Let me see here. And I was trying to figure out how to do these videos and trying to figure out how to make them watchable, because you watch my old stuff and it's pretty rough. It's pretty bad. It's not the best stuff in the world. It's a lot different from the quality that I put out today. Let me see here. The garden's fine. It's about done for the season though. We're still harvesting tomatoes out of it, and we got one more crop of green beans. And after that, I'll probably bush hog everything down and till it up and just cover it up for the winter. I may do raised beds next year, because I tell you what, I spent most of my summer just fighting weeds. I did that little not cover crop, that little system where you cover up everything, and I still had weeds. Still had it. It was aggravating. Part of it though. Can't remember what that cover's called. Can't remember what that's called. Okra, I do not. The Weed Warrior. I was this year, Doug. It was ridiculous right there. I can't remember what that thing is called, that cover that goes over it. It wasn't the landscape fabric because it was really expensive. Let me see where we at here. I like the older videos. They're okay, but man, they're hard to watch. Super chat from Jim Matthews. Thank you there, Jim. One of my Patreon people, and also he just bought a walnut board for us from the Etsy store. I'm gonna plug the Etsy store again and put another link to the Etsy store out there. You guys go check it out. Go buy some of this walnut so I can get it out of here. I need to make room for more of it. Got a whole kiln full of it I need to bring in here. Let me see. Racetrack near Rockwood. I don't know where that is. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But I have enough logs to saw right now. I'm not really looking for logs right now, to be honest with you. I've got plenty of stuff here to saw. Plenty. There it is. What's that called? Silage tarp on the garden. That's what I put over it, a silage tarp. Let me see here. Outdoor adventures, excuse me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. The music is a huge part of the video for me. It takes as long as the video does sometimes when I start to edit it. I missed one here. I'll tell you what, sometimes I miss stuff here. Another super chat from Robert Evans. Hello, Robert. Sorry I missed you there, buddy. I tell you, the super chats come on here and the comments come through, and sometimes, friends, they disappear before I can see them. All right, guys, another super chat there from Ray. And I apologize, Ray, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name. I don't want to get it wrong, or I'll probably butcher it with my Tennessee accent here. Thank you. We plan to cut the logs in September, October. He's talking about poplar. Build up a small batch. In our latest episode, maybe we can get some more advice as we get closer, and we may build a solar kiln. Good job, Ray. Ray put a Cronice. Ray put a link to your channel there in one of these comments so people can go check you out there. But or I can do it. Let me see here if I can do it or not. No, I can't get the link to work. Let me see here. See. So he talks about his latest episode. I'm assuming Ray has a YouTube channel right there. We'll see. But thank you very much, Ray. I really appreciate that. And let that poplar air dry as long as you can. All right. So, not my channel. Okay, good deal. Okay, Robert Evans, a lot of ice cream. You're exactly right, Robert. I could use some ice cream tonight. Bruno had his ice cream about 2 hours ago when we went out for pizza earlier. You see here, I think I'm caught up on stuff. There's Indiana Doug. He's also going to be at the Paul Bunyan show this year. I think Doug's going to be there. I've talked to so many people about this Paul Bunyan show. I can't remember who's going and who's not going. But I bet Doug will be there. Let me see. Where are we at here? 30 minutes into this, not too bad. All right, Doug will be there. There's Andy up there in York, PA. So good deal. Doug will be there. I think Chris Killinger's going. Billy Ray, a lot of people are going. There's a cat. Who's that's Mama Cat coming back in here. Let me see here. Oh, John Deere. I actually do. I have a company out west that does all my merchandise, actually. Let me find a link to it here. Oh, come on, computer. They do all my stickers, my hats, my shirts. They do all that stuff. Let me see if I can find the old link here. As I look for that. Copy. There you go. There's the link to the old merchandise there. Doug, I'll be with Logrite on Saturday. That's a good sticker idea. Let me see here. Thanks, Beth. I ordered some more of that stuff. I'm going to do more of my walls with that stuff because it worked really well. It worked really good. Thank you for that. Some people didn't like it, but it's DIY, and it's a lot cheaper than hiring a company to do it. And Mama Cat, don't come in here. Don't get near it. There you go. Get near that tripod. She's aggravating. Let me see here. Doug, where was I at? I got totally sidetracked. I'll be at Logrite's tent Saturday, Doug. I'm not sure what times, and Woodmiser's. And Friday, I think I'll just get there and walk around and look at stuff. And probably go home Saturday night. Go on. So, practical jokes on Mount Morgan. No, but last year I got him. I walked up to, if everybody's ever seen the movie Roadhouse, you'll know what I'm thinking. You'll know what I'm talking about. So he walked up to me last year. And I never met him before in person. I looked at him and said, "I thought you'd be bigger." That's an old Roadhouse reference right there. He's a short little guy. He looks a lot taller in his videos. Not that there's anything wrong with being short. He just looked taller. I thought he'd be taller. Old Roadhouse. That was a good, very good movie right there. Old Roadhouse. What was Sam Elliott's name in Roadhouse? I think it was Wade Garrett. Yep, Wade Garrett. That was a good character in Roadhouse there, Wade Garrett. Yeah, I like that movie. I think they're redoing that movie. Somebody said that the other day, they're going to remake that movie or something. All right, so, Julius, I'm so late. You are, because we're about done here. I'm about 35 minutes into this, and tell you what here. Going on 9 o'clock. I gotta make sure the chickens are up and do some other stuff and call it a night. Melty, it's better than I deserve. Put it that way. Better than I deserve. All right. Something flying around back here behind me. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one done. I used to do an hour, but things get kind of slow, so I usually do about 30 or 40 minutes. And Connor and Jake, gosh. They could have come up with two better actors. One of them's not even an actor. Or the other one's not a good actor either. That's a terrible lineup for a remake right there. Terrible. All right, friends. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate the super chats tonight, and we've got a video coming out tomorrow night over on the YouTube channel. There's links to the Etsy store here and my merchandise if you want to go check that out and support the channel. I really appreciate it if you do. If you can, rather. Got a few walnut slabs on the Etsy store. And I'll be putting more on there this week. So, good deal. I think we're done. All right. You guys have a good week. And I'll see you back here next Sunday night. But I'll see you on YouTube probably tomorrow night. Sooner than later. Thanks for watching, guys.